Folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing. So what are we up to today, Teen?
Well, if you take a look at Belle here, she's missing all her stickers. The map is gone, our logo is gone. So that means we're saying goodbye to Belle. But it's a good thing because she's going to a new loving home. But before she does, we want to walk you through her one last time, take one last look at Belle. And don't think this is us not RVing anymore because we have new things headed down the pike. So come on, let's take the tour.
Alrighty, so I've been instructed we're gonna do a
Instructed, don't you like
one
that?
last look from,
One last look.
and we're not gonna start off with the dock light switch, which I always like to do. Look at that nice bright dock lights, beautiful fiberglass cap.
Okay, we're not doing a
windshield.
tour of the
Alright.
RV.
So one of the things we wanted to do is share with you our experiences with the upgrades that we did with Belle. Number one was our Hensley hitch. We met a great couple. We bought this on the aftermarket through Facebook Marketplace, and it's been really good for us. And I highly recommend the Hensley hitch for sure.
And we should mention that all of our upgrades are staying with Belle and going to the new home. One is that Hensley hitch, which was fantastic for us over the years.
Absolutely. Another thing we're including with Belle is our gas stop and the stainless braided lines. We really like this system, not only for its protection in the RV in the event you're using your propane system while underway, but we like it because we can test our system while we're camping. I find that it's a nice, safe system, and of course, we're going to include it with Belle. Our bike rack. We got this jacket bike rack, which we absolutely loved. When we had our trip to Mackinac Island, we were only allowed to bring traditional bikes with us, and we had our bikes up front here and our electric bikes in the back.
Yeah, that was
a real fun
that was
trip.
a fun trip. You'll have to check out that video because we ride both the electric bikes, but then when we went over to the island, we had to have our regular bikes.
And another neat thing I did when we got the Hensley, and I did not want to put the Stinger in the back of the truck and have it rattling around and everything. So I went over to Tractor Supply, and this actually has a 2-inch piece that goes in there, this bracket. So I got some U-bolts and stuff and mounted that on there, and I'm sure the new owners are gonna love that as well. What else, Tina?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? We should go back on the other side to show the screens that we put on.
Oh, right here.
Oh, oh.
So we're
Here
leaving
are the
these
screens
on.
that we put on.
And another thing I did with these, instead of using the little spring type clip that retains these, being a past aircraft mechanic, I just happened to have a bunch of stainless steel safety wire. So I went ahead and safety wired these on so they wouldn't fall off.
Okay.
But that's one of the things we did here. Oh, Tina, the entry door.
Oh, yes.
This is our absolute favorite. It's an RV lock, and I did a couple videos on how to program it and everything, and this is something that we absolutely will have to add to our new RV. And being that our new RV is going to have 2 doors.
He's starting to give away what our new RV is, but we want to wait and share that with you later.
We need 2 RV locks. So I decided, you know what, we're going to leave this one with the Belle here. Oh, I wonder what the new owners are going to call Belle.
Probably not Belle.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll have to ask. But anyway, we're going to have 2 RV locks keyed alike, which I like, instead of having one with one key, another with another key. But let's open this up. I want to, oops, I also changed the combination back to the factory default, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So once we open this up, you remember this little mod I did with the steps is, I didn't like originally, it seems, if you look here, this shock kind of started getting worn out a little bit. I think there was a little bit of gap there. So instead of replacing it, I just went ahead and put this on there, and it holds it up and tight and out of the way. So that was an easy fix. And this is from More Ride. And I'll tell you what, Tina and I just toured that factory. Incredible place. They make not only RV parts, but they also make automotive parts and do all sorts of powder coating and cutting. It's an amazing, amazing place. So we'll close this for right now.
Like no stickers on the back.
Yeah. Oh, top team.
There we go.
One of our sponsors, HaloView. So we figured, hey, you know what? It's a safety item. We feel let's give them the HaloView camera. So we're doing that as well, which is really neat. And then really that wraps up
the outside.
The outside, I would say. Maybe the other thing I did, which I'm leaving as well, is that support strapping that I did for the freshwater tank.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be about the other thing that I did. So let's go inside, team. Show one last look of Belle. The interior of Belle. All right.
Here we go.
All righty. So here you have it. One last look at the exterior of our 2021 Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S. We call her Belle. And let's go see what Tina is up to here.
Come on inside. Let's take one last look at Belle. Come on in. So, like she's never looked so stripped out.
We really did.
We did. We got rid of all of our junk, but we left a lot of the fun stuff. So one of the first things is when we walk in, we did put some command hook things up, and we are leaving those.
The other thing I added was a digital thermostat. It had the analog style where you had the old style where you slide that, and I hated that. So we added this. We're leaving it, of course. The other thing, which a really cool mod, is we did the Hutch Mountain soft start on our 15,000 BTU AC unit. So that's staying on there as well. Yeah. New owners are going to be doing some boondocking, and they're going to have their generator and stuff. So that's going to be real helpful as well.
Look at her. She looks clean. So this is how we used to travel with her with the stovetop. You strap it down. So we're leaving that too, so they can continue to not have issues. We never had any issues at all.
The other thing I did, and I actually just replaced them once again. Here, go ahead and hold that, please. If we look up here, you see these little rubbers? This is a little rubber bumper, and there's several of them on each. They were a little bit squished, and I had reached out to Suburban, the makers of our oven here, and they had sent these out to me complimentary. I didn't even have to pay anything for them, along with these little rubber grommets too. So I just actually had the bag, and I'm giving it to them. Had a couple I wanted to put in there, so they are set, and it will be in good shape. And we're giving them the bungees and everything, just the way you see it, because these are little tricks we did to hopefully keep the glass from breaking. The other thing we did too, team, we want to share the refrigerator. This was an interesting one, and it took us a little bit to figure it out. But the T-handle here, without the tape, worked, but sometimes it would actually bump open a good inch or so. By the time we got to our destination, it's a little cool inside, so we came up with the tape, and it works well, keeping that as well.
And in that video was our trip to the Kentucky Horse Park, so that's when that happened.
I remember I had a kind of a cool beer when we arrived.
Yeah, not quite a cold beer, exactly. So this is the actual bedding that came from Rockwood back when we purchased Belle. Wasn't quite my taste, so I went and bought new bedding. But so this is brand spanking new, never been used. And underneath here is our Brooklyn bedding mattress, which we absolutely loved. And because this mattress was a little heavier, Tony did change out the shocks in here for 50-pound shocks. Is that what it was? Mm-hmm. So it makes it a little, look, I'm lifting it with one hand. It's very easy to lift. So that is a nice little upgrade as well. So there you have it. That's our farewell to Belle.
Thanks for the memories, Belle.
So we're here with the new owners, and they just informed me that they're going to keep Belle as Belle, right? Yep. So the name isn't changing. I'm so excited. And that's Millie. Millie, you like your new RV? She says, yeah.
All righty. Saying bye to Belle.
Saying bye to Belle.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
There she goes. I'm gonna cry.
No.